Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic Hypersonic.
I'm Barry P. Cook, and I'm here to talk to you about the latest episode of Harley Quinn Season 4. It was called Potato-Based Cloning Incident. At the beginning of the episode, as Ivy and Harley are trying to figure out what to do to bring things back to normal, to bring the sun back, Harley's doppelganger shows up, and this time Ivy sees her before she goes out the window, and original Harley follows her. It turns out she was accidentally created when security guard Gordon accidentally heated his potato with one of Harley's hairs on it in the Legion of Doom cloning machine instead of using the microwave. It also turns out that she can slice potato pieces off of herself because she's 5% potato. In original Harley's absence, she's been working with Batgirl to solve crime and other problems around Gotham, as well as hosting CPR classes, one of which Flash attended, much to clone Harley's delight. We then find that Lex plans to keep the sun blocked to keep Superman weak, which also weakens Ivy, and sell space on the moon to people who want to live where the sun still shines. So Ivy gets a bunch of Legion of Doom members to agree to vote Lex out as CEO, but she needs one more vote, so she has to play golf with someone named Clegg to secure his vote. Clone Harley happens to mention to original Harley that original Harley killed Nightwing while sleepwalking, quite to original Harley's dismay, sending her to Dr. Psycho to get him to help her recover her memories. It seems that Nightwing thought Harley had kidnapped Barbara, and when he confronted her, Harley did indeed kill him, but it was accidental. Ivy manages to get Clegg to teach her golf and believed that she secured his vote, but then accidentally kills him with her next swing. As she was being interviewed after accidentally killing Clegg, Bane makes good on his promise to Clayface to punch Ivy out on camera. Harley then gets the Flash to turn time back 5 minutes so Dr. Psycho won't know who killed Nightwing. Of course, she doesn't tell him that's why she wants him to do it. She uses an excuse. But weirdly, she still knows that she killed him. But I don't know, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Anyway, right after this, she gets apprehended by Clone Harley for killing Nightwing because apparently she is super justice minded, but doesn't believe in redemption, which is evidenced by the fact that she also arrested a nun for torrenting the Kardashians because she didn't want to add to their empire. At an LOD board meeting, Clegg's wife shows up to vote with Ivy, even though Ivy killed Clegg, because Harley had saved her before, when everyone, including Clegg, wouldn't do anything to help her in her time of need. Both Harleys, though, end up having a fight in front of Batgirl after original Harley escapes the bat cuffs that Clone Harley had put her in. Batgirl, however, was able to figure out which one was the real Harley, and when she distracts Clone Harley, original Harley is able to send her over the side of the building where she falls on the ground and splats into like mashed potatoes. When Ivy retakes control of LexCorp, she shuts off the device that was blocking out the sun, but also witnesses Lex taking off for the moon and gets a sinky feeling that her victory is not really a victory and that trouble is still in the air. Original Harley then tells Batgirl that she's quitting the Bat family because it's not working out and she's just doing more harm than good. And before Batgirl can convince her that she really shouldn't quit, the Joker shows up and shoots Batgirl, just like he did in the comics, which for that version of the character meant she was paralyzed from the waist down and ended up becoming Oracle. And that's where the episode ended. So I like this episode much better than last week. Last week was kind of a downer. It didn't have Harley and Ivy in it, and I didn't think it was very good. But I liked this episode quite a bit. There was some funny stuff, when Ivy was playing golf, she was wearing a whole golf getup and she looked kind of hot actually. And then she accidentally kills Clegg twice, once originally, and then a second time when time replays. And she kills him in two different ways. The first time she sends a golf ball right into his brain through his eyeball, and the second time she accidentally sends her club right up his patootie and out his mouth. So it was kind of funny and gross to see that. It was super funny to see a potato-based version of Harley that was a bit of a goodnik, like a by-the-book hero, to contrast her with actual Harley, who tries to be good but isn't so stuck on, the rules that she would arrest a nun for torrenting an episode of a TV show. And it's going to be interesting to see now what they do with Batgirl, if she is indeed going to become Oracle. And I still wouldn't be surprised if Nightwing came back around and said, I wasn't actually dead, it only steamed that way, yada, 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 I'm actually still alive, because I can't believe they killed off Nightwing. But I don't know, maybe that's not going to happen. we'll have to wait and see. There's one more episode of the season. But I definitely like this episode. The only thing that bugged me about it is that it was kind of in black and white because the sun is blocked out, and the only time we got any color was in the flashback to when Flash was at the CPR class. And when Dr. Psycho goes into Harley's memories, that's in color. But everything else was kind of in black and white, and it was kind of annoying. But other than that, another really good, really funny episode of this show. And I'm looking forward to the season finale next week. I will, of course, be back to do a recap and review of that episode once it's released. But I'm going to get out of here for now. Until I return, I wish you peace and long life.